just like it takes from the takers. You know what I'm saying? It takes from the takers. It gives to the givers. Ain't that beautiful? It takes from the takers and gives to the givers. So right now, I want you to kind of shout out where you're from, rep your city. What kind of business do you have? How do you help people here on this crazy little ball of dirt? How do you make it easier for somebody else? How do you make it so that we can focus on solving problems? How do you make it so that you are more valuable, that the world is a better place because you're here? I want to encourage you to think about that. What kind of business do you have, and how do you help people with it? What kind of business do you have, and how do you help people? Throw that in the comments right now. Even if you're watching the replay, give me a replay, gang, and then throw that thing up in there, baby. Good morning. Good morning. This morning, we're talking about emotional IQ. Anybody familiar with that? Emotional IQ. Yeah, like this thing, comment, share. Let them know we in the house. Emotional IQ. Emotional IQ. Some people are more inclined to have emotional intelligence, but it is a skill that can be developed. I find that people that have a lot of siblings, they are higher on the emotional intelligence scale. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, good morning, Stephanie. What's up? What's up? My man Alan in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it. YouTube checking in, LinkedIn. Let's go. Okay, the YouTube family up in here. Appreciate that, Crystal. Thank you for the share. Can you share it for me, Stephanie? She motivates. Can you share this thing with somebody? Alan. Morose made it in. Nicole, can y'all share this for me real quick so we can get this party started? Emotional intelligence, y'all, is pretty much your ability to recognize and control your emotions. As a matter of fact, a lot of times what I do is I talk about this feeling wheel that my therapist put me onto. Y'all see this right here? This is a wheel that lets you kind of pinpoint your crux emotions, and then lets you figure out what need you're missing. Like, what is this you're feeling, and why are you feeling that way? That feeling wheel is amazing. So if you want that, just inbox me, and I'll make sure I get it to you. Because millionaires, simply put, emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize and control your emotions. Can somebody give me that? EQ is recognize and control your emotions. Does that make sense? EQ is recognize and control your emotions, and also recognize and understand the emotions of other people. There are 5 different levels to it, y'all. The first level is me being able to recognize my own emotions. The second level is for me to be able to control, to be able to analyze and control my emotions. The third level is to be able to recognize emotions in other people. The third level is to be able to manage relationships. And then the fifth level is to be able to motivate myself to do what it is I need to do, right? Even when I don't maybe feel like doing it. You see that? Emotion, feel, y'all catch that? So how can you tell if you have emotional intelligence, right? People with really good emotional intelligence, they're really good at reading people. They're really good at navigating and understanding their own feelings, plus interacting with other people. It's going to help you with your stability. If you want to lead a team, emotional stability is really important, even in times of crisis. And emotional intelligence will help you be more stable. Now you're able to control your anger, your panic, your despair. Somebody put stability. EQ helps you with stability. A second thing that EQ helps entrepreneurs with is with being able to make better sales, being able to have better customer service, because you understand what people feel, why they feel it, and what they need. And that's pivotal if you're going to be an entrepreneur. At the end of the day, you're just here to solve problems, right? Emotional intelligence can also help you close deals. Once you've built up that momentum. Yeah, Chelsea, that's a big deal right there. Here's the third one, y'all. Yeah, the first one is stability. That's exactly right. Here's the third one, motivation. Emotional intelligence is motivation. Like I told you, the fifth level, the highest level of EQ is when you can get yourself to do things that you know you need to be doing. But what about being able to motivate others? If you can understand your employees, if you can relate to your teammates and understand their feelings, that's going to automatically boost morale. That's going to automatically motivate those staff members to become more successful because now they want to do well in your eyes, right? And then obviously mediation and negotiation. We're a big believer in healthy conflict in our office. And I hope that you aren't avoiding that in your life because it's emotional intelligence that's going to help you resolve these conflicts. It's emotional intelligence that's going to allow you to have an advantage when you're trying to negotiate because you already understand what the other person wants. So what are some signs you're emotionally intelligent? You guys ready for this? What are some signs that you're emotionally intelligent? How can you tell? I want you to look for these signs. Here's the first one. And I'm going to give them to you, and I want you to restate them in affirmations so that we begin to grow this morning. I want you to restate it in an affirmation, especially if it resonates with you, and then give it a share. Is that fair? All right, here's the first one. You're able to articulate emotional experiences. So that's the first one. I am able to articulate emotional experiences. Somebody give me that in the comments. I am able to articulate emotional experiences. Like we're taught emotional basics when we're young children, right? We learn words like happy or sad, right? Silly, mad, right? But how articulate are you at naming and sort of like acknowledging more complex emotions, right? When you have a really precise and expressive emotional vocabulary, it's a sign that your introspection ability is growing, your ability to kind of notice yourself and how emotions work in general. Like, for example, as you become more emotionally intelligent, maybe you're able to describe something as nostalgic rather than a little sad, right? Or maybe you feel stress-related irritability rather than anger. You get what I mean? All right, here's the second one. So the first one is, yeah, I'm able to articulate emotional experiences. Very good. Very good, Sade. Welcome. Good morning, Queen. Let's go. Here's the second one. You can pinpoint weaknesses and strengths really easily, including your own. So somebody give me that as a affirmation. I'm able to pinpoint strengths and weaknesses, including my own. Somebody give me that in the comments. I'm able to pinpoint strengths and weaknesses, including my own. And I can do it kind of easy, right? What do we mean by that? Emotionally intelligent bosses, managers, team leaders, people that organize squads, they ain't afraid to admit their own weaknesses, which means they're also able to pretty quickly discover the weaknesses of their staff. Everybody's good at different things, y'all, and then everybody has personal shortcomings. Your ability to kind of dig these out of people, that's a sign you pay close attention to how people interact. That's a sign you can see both the good and the bad in people. That's a big deal. Here's the third one. You've historically been a pretty good judge of character. You've historically been a pretty good judge of character. Think about the other people you've interacted with in the past. I don't care if they're former team members. I don't care if they're friends. We had a good feeling about somebody. How'd your relationship with them turn out? Somebody say, I'm a good judge of character. I'm a good judge of character. I want you to think about that. How did it turn out? How did it turn out? Now, first impressions can be deceiving, but if you have a strong history of choosing reliable, trustworthy, positive people to surround yourself with, you probably got a strong ability to judge character, right? Here's a fourth one. People come to you for advice or support. People come to you for advice or support. So type that in as an affirmation. People come to me for advice or support. How often, y'all, do people in your life come to you for advice when they're up against a tough problem? How often do people come to you for support when they're going through a hard time? If lots of people do, then that means they've learned to trust you. They've learned that you're somebody who's not too judgmental. You probably give them valuable emotional perspective. In other words, that's a sign you're emotionally intelligent, right? And other people can see that. It's pretty dope. You with me? Yeah, Alan. I love that for you, bro. Yeah. Good judges of character. I love it. The millionaire minded. Yeah, yeah. All right, here's the fifth one for you. I know how to let things go. You can let things go. All leaders experience frustration, y'all. All leaders experience irritation. All leaders experience anger, right? But how quickly can you move past your irritation, your frustration, your anger? Are you the type of person who holds on to grudges forever? Or are you the type who knows how to forgive and even sometimes forget? You know, right? I was telling a friend of mine yesterday, one of the most powerful books you can read, and it's a gift strictly to yourself, is The Four Agreements. Matter of fact, the subtitle of The Four Agreements is Pathway to Personal Freedom. And the four agreements are: never make assumptions, always be impeccable with your word, always do your best, and never take it personal, right? Check it out. What the book kind of breaks down for you, and I believe it to be true, is that what people say and do is way more an indication of how they feel about themselves than how they feel about you. You ever heard them say, hurt people hurt people? Check it out. Also, healed people heal people. Can you let things go? Can you let things go? Or are you the type of person that's walking around after swallowing poison and you waiting for them to get sick? They don't even know they hurt your feelings. You know that, Ted? Check it out. Do your mistakes haunt you, or do you try to work past them as quickly as you can? Somebody say, I let things go. Somebody say, I let things go. Yeah, Don, it ain't no joke out here. Somebody say, I let things go. I let things go. Yeah, I do have a 2-part video on the Four Agreements. It's there on the YouTube channel, Alan. That's absolutely right. Appreciate that shout out, my bro. Matter of fact, if y'all aren't a member of the YouTube channel, or even if you are, make sure you join the text message list and the email list. Go right now to millionaireminded.com and put your name and your email in the box, and you'll get the world's best newsletter on entrepreneur mindset that you've ever read, right? And it comes out every Friday at 3:30 p.m. Little small pieces of mindset, heart set, and then I give you skill set, Hazik's technique of the week. It's always a little technique in there to help you grow your business. You know what I mean? So check that out every Friday. Make sure you go to millionaireminded.com. But number 5 is just about the fact that emotionally intelligent people are able to control their reactions and let things go kind of easy. Here's number 6. You generally know how other people are feeling. And maybe that's a good affirmation for you. I usually know what other people are feeling. Somebody give me that one and give me a share. I usually know what other people are feeling. Somebody type that one in and give me a share. I usually know what other people are feeling. Can you tell when your top employees feeling a little stressed out, even though they ain't explicitly acting like it? It ain't like they throwing a tantrum. That's your top employee. It ain't like they out here throwing stuff around in the office or cussing people out when y'all are on a training, you know. But are you able to notice they stressed out even when they don't explicitly tell you? Do you notice when your friends are acting strange, right? Even if it's only slightly different from their usual behavior. Can you tell? Because only emotionally intelligent people can notice these differences consistently, right? Here's number 7. Here's the last one I got for you. You accept other people's beliefs. You accept other people's work styles. You accept other people's perspectives. A lot of times, yeah, welcome to the family, Tanya. Tanya just now joined the email list. Tanya can't be the only one that needs a heck of an email every Friday at 3:30 p.m. Somebody else needs that newsletter. And if you get it, I hope you're sharing it with other people. Man, that thing be mean every week. So welcome, Tanya. Everybody say, welcome, Tanya. And if you didn't join the email list yet, then make sure you go to millionaireminded.com and throw that thing in there. But number 7 is you accept other people's beliefs, you accept other people's perspectives, and you accept other people's work styles. Somebody say, I am tolerant. Somebody say, I am tolerant. Yeah, appreciate that, Sade. Appreciate that, Sade. Alan, you don't get the newsletter? Bro, you got to go there, man. You got to go there. Yeah, welcome, Tanya. Welcome, Tanya. That's right. That's right. So number 7, somebody say, I am tolerant. I am tolerant. That's important. I am tolerant. A lot of people think mental toughness is pure grit and self-determination, and it is. But another piece to it is sometimes just your ability to be tolerant. There's no one right type of professional. There are dozens of acceptable beliefs out here. There are dozens of acceptable work styles. There are dozens of perspectives. Are you the type of person who embraces a different perspective? Do you accept a different perspective even, right? Or do you try to make everybody think like you? Are you always trying to convert people over to your way of thinking? Check this out. If everybody thinking the same, somebody ain't thinking. Y'all hear me? So how tolerant are you? Somebody give it to me. I am tolerant. Yeah, tell her welcome, Chelsea. Say welcome, Tanya. Welcome, Tanya. Yeah, I am tolerant. That's what I'm talking about. I am tolerant. Hey, man, it's all good, Alan. I'm glad you made it in, baby. I'm glad you made it in. Appreciate that, Daryl. Appreciate that, Daryl. Man, that does my heart good. If you haven't joined the newsletter, somebody go to millionaireminded.com, put your name and your email in the box, and let's get it. I am tolerant. Yeah. You got to make sure you go to millionaireminded.com and join the newsletter. Do that right now, y'all. Yeah, Tynesha made it in. Okay, Miss Reed. I am tolerant. I am tolerant, Stephanie. I am tolerant. Grace and favor. Grace and favor, because I am tolerant. You see what I did there? So millionaires, if you think you exhibit these signs, you on your way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Deborah. If you exhibit these signs, then you on your way. But if you don't exhibit these signs, I don't want you to worry. Some people are naturally inclined to be more emotionally intelligent than others. That's true. But it's a skill, baby. That means it ain't about what you were naturally born with. It's an awareness that you can develop time after time after time, experience after experience after experience. You can write down these 7 little signs that we gave you this morning and work on one of them today. When you talk to that coworker that normally gets on your nerves, you can start being like, hurt people. I wonder what she's going through. Or, man, she seems to be a little stressed out. Let me tell her what a great job I noticed that she did all last week. Or let me tell her how excited I am to enter the new year as a friend or a counterpart with her. I mean, what can you do to be the light in somebody's life? Yeah, William, just make sure you go to millionaireminded.com and put your name and your email in the box. It's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by paying more attention to the thoughts, the feelings, and the behaviors of the people around us, right? We're going to start with talking to more strangers. I know when we were little kids, we were told never talk to strangers, but we're adults now. You ain't going to get in the back of that van for some candy, right? You a big boy now. You a big girl now. And in big boy, big girl life, check it out. The more you focus on other people's wants, the more you focus on other people's needs, the more you focus on other people's perspectives, the more you're going to learn about the human condition and the better you'll become as a leader. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense to everybody? I think it's Dale Carnegie and How to Win Friends and Influence People. He said something deep. He was like, you can win more friends. You can be more influential. You can gain more power in 2 weeks of being interested than you can in 2 years of trying to be interesting. Ain't that deep? I hope this is helpful for you this morning. How helpful was this, y'all? How helpful was it? Yeah, welcome, Chelsea. Everybody say welcome, Chelsea. Chelsea just joined the newsletter list. Everybody say welcome, Chelsea. Let's get it. Let's get it. Chelsea just made it in. If y'all ain't on that newsletter list, I don't know what to say. Yeah, welcome, Chelsea. Let's get it. Yeah, somebody say welcome, Chelsea. That's right, Morose. It's affirmation time. Yeah, welcome, Chelsea. Welcome, Chelsea, to the email list. Okay, Stephanie thought that was powerful. Let's go. Welcome, Chelsea. That's right. All right, and it's affirmation time. Let's get it, y'all. Affirmations are a powerful way for you to kind of imprint all this in your mind. Appreciate that, Adrian. Yeah, welcome, Chelsea. Good, Savita. I'm glad it was helpful for you, Queen. Good. Well-needed reminders. Hey, listen, repetition is the mother of all learning, ain't it? Let's get it. All right, y'all, it's affirmation time. Yeah, welcome, Chelsea. Oh, listen, if you want to join the Kaizen Academy, then just reach out for the link. You know, top of the year is a heck of a time to do it. Oh, good. What was your big takeaway from yesterday, Miss Mac? Listen, if y'all think these morning trainings are fire, the Kaizen Academy is where you need to be. The Kaizen Academy for Better Entrepreneur Habits. It's a school that we developed because we truly believe that entrepreneurship skill is a science, not just an art. We believe there's a way that you can use a formula and it's automatic. You're going to create success. There are habits that make failure inevitable, and there are habits that make success inevitable. And what we do in the Kaizen Academy is teach you the habits that make success inevitable, that allow you to go further, faster, with less effort. So if you want to join the Kaizen Academy, just reach out to me. We are millionaiремinded@gmail.com. Since you're on YouTube and you can't just straight up inbox me, then what you can do is also, if you're on Facebook, you can shoot me an inbox. If you're on Instagram, here's the way to reach me on Instagram. I'm Mr. Haziq Ali, right? Mr. Haziq Ali. And if you inbox me and say, hey, let's go. And no matter which level of the Kaizen Academy you join, even the biggest level we got is less than a cup of coffee every day. The biggest level we got, you still paying less than a cup of coffee every day, right? But in one level, you're getting all the classes we do every month when we come together live, and we kind of do these classes. You get homework, you get activities. The homework never expires, so I don't care if you're watching a class from last year. You can email that same homework in, and you're going to get the same feedback. You're going to get the same interaction. So it's a beautiful thing. But you get the homework, you get the activities, you get the workbooks. And then if you are a pro member, then you not only get all the live classes that we do at least twice a month, but you're also going to get all the archives, including the seminar vault, which has all these classes in there that I'm not qualified to teach. So we have other masters of the universe that teach you that stuff. So everything from irresistible offers to emotional intelligence, everything from how to do better priority management to how to create habits that stick. Like that habits class is amazing because of some of the techniques you'll learn in there that'll just transform everything. Like that paper clip technique, you know what I mean? Like taking the paper clips from one jar and then moving them to the other jar as you begin to perform the activity that you know will have the biggest impact on your life, or the biggest impact on your revenue, or the biggest impact on your income. You get what I'm saying to you? There's habit after habit in that class that you can institute into your life right now as an entrepreneur, and it'll change everything. I could go on and on and on, but there's one class that we have everybody take, whether you're a pro or a basic member, and that's that revenue acceleration class. You always get access to that. It's a 4-part class, and it teaches you so much about marketing that nobody else ever taught you. So I hope you're really excited about that. All right, y'all, it's affirmation time. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. Repeat after me, millionaires. Say it like you mean it. Put some energy in motion. We call that emotion. Put some energy in motion, right? Emotion. Let's put some energy in motion. Let's get this thing swirling around us. Let's create that atmosphere for miracles. We know a miracle is just a change in consciousness. Okay, so let's get it. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it, millionaires. I am so